All right, it's time for us to jump into the kitchen. And if you're looking for something to do that your kids are now out of school and they're at home, or maybe they will be soon, we got a delicious, fun, and very active treat everybody can enjoy that not only the kids, but big kids like myself would do. And we're talking about ice cream sandwiches. And more than likely, you've already got all the ingredients that you need. A little history. Ice cream sandwiches first found in New York City back in 1900s.
What?
Only cost a penny for one back then. And believe it or not, it didn't make it over across the pond until the 1970s. Places like Ireland, Wales, and England actually started
It's cold
going.
there. We want the hot things. We want our tea and our things to keep us warm.
Imagine that. You know, also refrigeration has a big part to do with the ice cream sandwich and that sort of thing. But how easy they are to make, and believe it or not, whatever you got, you can make an ice cream sandwich. We're going to start off first, though, with showing you a little bit of what you can make with these ice cream sandwiches. You can just use some chocolate wafer cookies or chocolate chip cookies, vanilla ice cream, some sprinkles, some nuts, and some chocolate chips as well. It's pretty simple, as you can imagine. You put some ice cream in the middle of them, and you enjoy. You throw them back. So we got a nice little spread here. So we'll start off. How about with the chocolate one? So we'll let you make this first one. First, you know, it's real simple to grab. All right. So you're gonna put on the bottom. You're gonna put you a little bit of. It's got to be. You can't use. You got to make sure that the ice cream is nice and hard. When you initially use it, because otherwise it's going to melt and it's going to make for an ugly situation here.
I like those scoopers that let you release.
Oh yeah, and this is not one of those. Just go ahead and we might hear them get you a spoon to help spoon it out here. 1 second, pull back. Oh, they took it out of here. Guess I'm not going to use that. Can you give me a spoon real quick?
I think.
All right, so just try to hurry them. There you go.
There we go.
That's good enough, right?
This'll work.
Get you some nuts that you could put on top. And again, these could be any kind of toppings that you want to put on there. You can either just sprinkle them on there, like you're doing as such, and even maybe some sprinkles. Everybody usually generally has these in here. And as you can see, I'm telling you, there's really not a whole lot of science to this.
The kids are going to have fun with this for sure, because I'm already having fun with it.
If you need more explanation, let me know. Here's our spoon here. Thank you.
There we go. Thank you.
All right, so and then just smash it with the other one. Put the other one on top, smash it.
It's like an Oreo.
Now, now the important key is that you actually put this in the freezer.
Right.
Let it freeze for about 30 minutes so that it gets harder and that sort of thing. Now, you could, if you want to jazz it up a little bit, what you can do is get a little bit of caramel and kind of drop it on there as well.
It's going to be messy to hold now. But that's part of the
well,
fun.
no. Once it gets in the freezer, think of it.
Oh, yes. So you're going to put it in the freezer after this.
So then, all right, no, we can do it better than that, but I did. It's like somebody sneezed on it. Anyway.
Oh, God.
So you put that in there basically, and you let it freeze up, and then the caramel is going to get nice and hard. Now, if you go, all right, we don't have the cookies, no problem. That's why we have the graham crackers. Now, this is kind of like a s'more if you think about it.
I like the idea of this one.
Okay, this is if you think of this as like a frozen s'more. Get you some ice cream.
All right.
Pull out some spoon here to get it out here, make it a little bit easier for us.
We'll get one of these in the nuts.
Push it in there. Now, they only gave us this amount, so we'll put it in here. Now, what I would like to do, what I would probably want to do is I look at this thing in front of me that the prop department set up for us. And kind of like if you want to, like maybe just squish it down a little bit.
Ooh.
But if you have like a bowl and just, dab it.
Oh, get the sides going. That is pretty.
See, that
I
makes it-
like that.
There you go. And then that way you don't have to
That's
worry
good
about.
for presentation.
Okay.
And then it's not dripping all over the side. There's a little bit of a buffer.
Absolutely. And you
Look
can make
at
them.
you.
And then let's put some caramel
Coming
on
up
that.
with
Finally,
smart
we're doing
ideas.
it. All right. And then now I want you to get a little crazy and make with the chocolate chip.
All right, and I love chocolate chip cookies, so
You
this
know,
one's gonna be nice.
these are the things, and we talk about doing this, and the reason why we take this segment to be able to do this is because, kids will not remember those things that you bought them. They'll remember the time that you spent with them. And this is these things that you always want to remember when kids are growing up. We had mentioned right before the break that, you were in the kitchen every once in a while.
For sure.
But you remember those things.
Of course, yes. My mom would make fried chicken, and we would get to shake the chicken
And
the
I
batter and
help.
things like that.
You don't remember that commercial, do you?
No.
It's a shake and bake, and I help. That's what the little girl would say on there. Dip it in there,
Nice.
have some fun with it.
There
All right.
we go.
And again, there's really no there's no limits on what you could put on there, but the kids would have a blast. The hardest part you're going to have. Look what I did. I put the caramel on the top.
Look at that. That is a pretty one.
The thing about it is let the kids have fun. Let them get messy. Let them do this kind of stuff, and they'll remember it forever.